Hi, and welcome to my video on graphing exponential functions by transformations, part 2. In this video, I'm going to look at the mapping rule, because when you graph by transformation, you need a mapping rule. So let's look at it. The first video, we looked at the values of A and B and C and H and K, etc. So now we're going to graph according to. So we have a basic equation, which means the mapping rule applies to the basic equation, what's happening to this basic equation in terms of this equation. So in the basic equation, y equals b to the x, the base could be between 0 and 1, which means it's to the k, or the base could be greater than 1, which could be a growth. So y equals b to the x, so we have xy is the coordinates of x here, x and y. And when we look at the mapping rule, the x is reciprocal of whatever c is, x, and opposite of whatever h is. So it's, notice it's reciprocal. Whatever this number is the reciprocal of this number and the opposite of whatever this is. And the y is just a times y plus k. So whatever is here, you put here. Whatever this number is, you put here in terms of y. And the x is in terms of this, plus it's reciprocal of this one with the opposite of this one. Now let's practice that. Here we go. We're mapping y equals 2 to the x. So this is the basic equation. Notice 2 is the base. So I've taken this equation and I've transformed it, and the mapping rule is x comma y, and here we go. Let's do the x's, and the x's, that's a 1, so it's reciprocal of 1 is 1, so it's just x, and opposite is plus 1. When we do the y values, we don't change. That's a 3 y plus 6. Think of a 3 y plus 6. And here we go again. The mapping rule is, here we go. So the x's, so that's a 4, so that's a c, so it's a 1/4. Notice there's no other number here, is not no binomial, so it's just an x. And the y value is the reciprocal of -7, is -1/7. Y opposite. So we only do the opposite when there's an x. So it's a negative. No, I got a -1/7 now. It's only reciprocal. See? It's only reciprocal on the x. It's not a reciprocal on the y. So it's a -7y minus 1. Okay, here we go again. Keep practicing. X is the reciprocal, which is 3x opposite minus 6. When we do the y, we don't change. 1/4 y, and notice there's no number here, so we put a 0 in. So that's a 1/4 y. There's a 0 for k. Let's go again. X comma y. It just takes a while to get used to it. Even I get mixed up at times. You got to be careful. So I'm looking at the x. So I do the reciprocal of -9, which is the -1/9 x, opposite of -4 plus 4. And we don't change the y. -1/8 y plus 3. -1/8 y plus 3. Here we go again. The mapping rule. And I'll just repeat again that this basic equation is y equals 2 to the x. So notice, no matter what equation, if you look at the base, so the basic equation is y equals 2x2. So you just ignore the 10, so the basic equation has a base of 2 with an x. So the mapping rule, reciprocal of, is the reciprocal opposite. Reciprocal is 5/3x minus 7. When we do the y, we got a 10y minus 8. And again, x comma y, and just be careful. So we're doing, no, now notice we got no brackets. So we have to rewrite the equation. Let's see, there's 2, and we have to have a bracket here. If there's no number on the end right here to indicate the value of h, then there's a 0. But when there's so we have to take out the negative 6. So take out negative 6x divided by negative 6 is x. Negative 6 divided by negative 6 is a plus 1. And we got a plus 1. So the mapping rule is, we look at the x's. It's the reciprocal of negative 6, which is negative 1/6 x. Opposite of plus 1 is a minus 1. When we do the k, we have a 1. So we got a 1. So there's a 1y, because 1 is understood to be here. So there's a 1y plus 1. So notice with the x, we change it to negative 1. With the y, it doesn't change. Hopefully. That's the way I handle it. I look at it again, repeat. I do the reciprocal up to negative 9 plus the 4 with the x. And here I just go negative 1/8 y plus 3. So just be careful. So that brings us to the end of this video, because you only want to do a little bit at a time. And then at the end, we'll put it all together when we want to graph. And if you like my video, click the like button, click the subscribe button. You're not a subscriber, visit my math website, www.mathfullyexplained.com, to find more information about me, my videos, and the content. That's the content on my YouTube channel called Math Fully Explained. Thank you for viewing my video. Hope the video helped you. Bye-bye.